Yeah, that little wood, block me. Yeah, that's a good. Get that off so the air can get. Yep. Block my side. Okay.
Kill 'em.
All right, what's poppin', dude, man?
Hey guys, what's up? This is Paul with Spheric Reptiles, and I'm with my cuz right here. You know, this Cigar Guy or Gar Guy, Eric. You know, so we're coming out to just kind of let you guys see how we do it. You know, on the weekends and stuff like that. I know a lot of times you see me and I'm in front of snakes, fresh out for work, represent blue collars. You know what I'm talking about? And but I want to come to you and just give you a lifestyle video. So, you know, without that, Eric, what am I drinking, man?
Man, you're drinking a Long Island iced tea. What is the machine we make that thing out of? I don't even know. My wife bought it. She bought all kind of shit. It's like a Keurig for alcohol.
And it makes this delicious, man. I know it looks like a fruity drink, like it needs an umbrella, but it really don't, man. I mean, it's really good. Got one piece of ice in it, about a 2-inch by 2-inch piece of ice in there. And I mean, it's just really flavorful. Got some good bourbon in here. It's kind of made like a latte, but it's an alcoholic latte. So, you know, but guys, a lot of times, you know, people do a lot of stuff, and so what I wanted to do is just really start up a session to where we get together. You know, it's going to be the guys, and just kind of see what their hobbies are. And Gar Guy, as you can see from the cup, really likes cigars. So I'm gonna just, you know, ask some questions about cigars and see what's up. I see he has this flamethrower over here that lights stuff, you know, without even sight. So, so explain some of what you got going on.
All right. Probably started smoking about maybe 4 years ago, and I was adverse to smoking, man. I hated smoking. I hated smokers, smoking, the whole thing. I hated it. Then one of my brothers came over here with a cigar. I tried it. I hated it. Tried it again. I hated it. Tried it again. I hated it. And then now I like it. So when I started the Gar Guy, because I wanted to get the cigar pictures off of my personal Facebook and Instagram pages. I felt like the family pics did not mix with a whole bunch of bourbon and cigar, so I created the Gar Guy. You know, and initially, you know, I didn't create it to sell merchandise.
Right.
I just created a new handle to get it off of the site with my kids.
Exactly.
And now it's started to grow into something, and people have been asking me to do a YouTube page, to start posting videos. I've been reluctant because I'm lazy. I just want to smoke, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm chilling, so you know, we're gonna try something new. But that's what it was. I found a love for it. You know, and here we are. I'm smoking a Leather Rose by Drew Estate. Shout out to Drew Estate. And
who is not sponsoring this video, you know, so if you want to sponsor this video, Drew Estates, I get the emails too. You know, check us out, man. But so I don't know anything about smoking cigars, but when you go to smoking, what's one of the things that you look for your choice of cigar?
Well, you know, I'm a brand guy, so you know, when I first started smoking, I started with Drew Estate. Well, no, I didn't. I started with some real shit cigar. I can't even remember what it was. I mean, it's god awful. And then I moved into Drew Estate like most people. I started with like the acids, the sweet cigars, so I could see if I could get a liking for it. You just can't go heavy off the back.
Right.
You know, like your brother did.
Oh yeah.
You know, you just can't.
One hit a quitter. You be out like a light.
So I started with Drew Estate, and then I moved into like a lighter cigar, medium body, full body. But it was a transition to get to this place. But you know, I trust Drew Estate. You know, I trust Padron. I trust Perdomo. I trust these brands, your Rocky Patels, and they all pretty much make a good stick. You just got to try a lot of sticks to find your stick. So, you know, probably 300, 400 cigars later, you know,
as it goes,
I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I like a lot of shit. So
yeah. Trial by fire. I mean, that's,
you know, each house has amazing sticks, but everybody's preference is different. I know guys that only smoke Padron. I know guys that will only smoke a fat bottom Betty. me, I'm like, it's a world of cigars out there.
Right.
Why would you just stick to one or one family?
Yeah.
Try them all. I mean, how do you know? I mean, hell,
right.
You know, so
as is.
You know, I like orange juice. I like pineapple orange juice too. You know, I mean, try a little bit of everything, but you know, I frequent a lot of cigar bars, so and you can always ask the shop owners. Shout out to Fuego, Lee, what's poppin', baby? You know, and just ask them, you know, what do they smoke? What would they recommend to a new smoker, intermediate smoker, an advanced smoker? And they'll always have recommendations, and that's it. So, you know, but the price point doesn't mean good.
Right.
Like anything else.
Anything else.
You know,
$30, you gotta pay.
And I'll say this: if you're a beginner smoker, don't spend $20, $30 on those sticks. You don't even know what your palate is. You're not going to appreciate a Cuban cigar because you don't really know what you got.
Exactly.
When I first started smoking, somebody gave me a Cuban cigar. I thought it tastes like every other cigar. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't,
because at that point it did.
Yeah. But years later, now when I go back and get my hands on a Cahiba Bahiki or something like that, now I'm like, whoa, this is smoking. You know what I'm saying? So now you cherish the good smokes.
Exactly.
So yeah, I would never start somebody out on like the Padron or, you know, you just don't appreciate it yet. You know, when you become a more seasoned smoker and you decide this is your lifestyle, then you start appreciating. So now, it's an appreciation for the cigar. So it's a real experience, not just smoking with the boys.
Which, you know, I'm pretty sure you do that a lot. So, with like, of course, we do reptiles, and that's our hobby. So that's my vice. So
Snake man, yeah, that's me.
Free cash is gonna go to the snake, and I know a lot of people don't like snakes. You know, I constantly get from my own family, is it poisonous? And I tell them every time it's not. My grandmother would say the only snake she liked, the only one she's scared of is a two-legged snake. And I'm like, well, when you show me a two-legged snake, I'm gonna be scared of it. So, you know, with the cigars, I know you've been talking to me about the cigars for a while, and no, I am interested in it. It's just, you know, I haven't found quite the one. I'm at the flavor, so I'm past Swisher Sweets.
Thank God. Thank God.
You know,
shout out to Swisher. Swisher does own Drew Estate. Shout out to that whole family, man.
Right. But you know, you did put me on to some vanillas and some chocolate cigars, and I like those. So every now and then I smoke me after I vlog or something like that. I go outside, and as a reward, you know, with my drink, I'll smoke a cigar. But I'm just not into it yet. I'm building up, so as this goes on, then maybe you'll see me smoking a cigar. But
yeah, you'll find me out here daily. You know, having a stick. I took a break for a little bit on smoking. And so even as you come back into it, I had to come back slowly. I tried to come back hard and say like a liquor provider, put me down for the count. I mean, 1, 2, pop, pow, out of here. So I had to jump back to a little Connecticut, you know, a little lighter stick, and now, you know, work my way back up. But you know, who knew? An anti-smoker that loves smoking.
Seriously, anti-smoker. Didn't smoke weed, didn't smoke nothing, man.
Nothing. The kid that would snatch cigarettes out my grandmother's mouth and take whoopings for it. You know what I mean? Like, I hated smoking. I hated smokers. But this shit is amazing.
It is. So, do you have any merch where people can go and get it?
Definitely. You can find me at the Gar Guy on the different platforms on Instagram, Facebook. The YouTube channel is coming, but it's TheGarGui, the Gar Guy. Same thing, thegarguy.com. And we got, this is my smoking t-shirt. You always see me smoking or something. And that was another reason why I also created the brand. I wanted to wear my own gear.
Right.
And but like I said, it was never about selling it. So my wife was always like, "Why did you do all this? And you're not even trying to sell it." I said, "I just wanted to wear my own stuff."
Yeah, wear your own stuff.
And I just get a lot of people at all the different cigar bars I go to, and always like, "Dude, where can I buy yourself?" So I finally opened up an online store, so people can go get them a smoking T-shirt, a smoking sweatshirt, a smoking jacket, whatever.
Check them out, man. Check them out. You know, I know it's a lot of people that smoke. Way more people smoke than have snakes. So, you know, go check him out at the Gar Guy. And, you know, you can definitely order what you need, man. I mean, to do it. I mean, I believe in that. Like, you got the Spheric Reptiles shirts, but I just haven't branded it enough to go and get a drop ship for it. But it's coming soon. But, you know.
You know, and another thing, as when I created the Gar Guy, like I said, it was just to get another platform to post cigars and my drink. But it was not meant. I looked up one day and there were thousands of followers. I had no clue they were there until somebody told me. This is not what I created it for.
Well, that's really organic when that happens, though.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. But the Gar Guy is just not me. Everybody's the Gar Guy. If you smoke a cigar, you're the Gar Guy. So it's a community. I also have the Gar Girl, the girl that's spelled, you know, G-U-R-L, the Gar Girl, the Gar Girl. So it's just a community of smokers, men and women, people that enjoy smoking. So that's what the Gar Guy is. I go by it since I created it, but everybody's the Gar Guy. My name is Eric,
right,
and I'm a Gar Guy. You know, that's Paul. He's a snake guy.
I'm a snake guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think when we talk about our hobbies, and you know, ultimately for us it's a business, but I spend not including the 10 hours a day that I'm at work, but I know I spend at least 2 hours a day with my snakes, whether it's holding them, and I know I don't have any snakes here today, but his wife is definitely afraid of snakes.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not finna bring a snake over here and just be like, hey, I'm finna wild out and pull a snake out the bag. And I don't want to get shot. You know what I'm saying? This is Texas, so I don't want to get shot, and or I don't want to go to jail. So you know.
I have a slight fear of snakes too. This man has been jacking with snakes since a little kid, and he just loves reptiles. And I'm a work in progress.
Right. Everybody's hopefully a work in progress. So the 3% of Americans out there that own snakes or reptiles, hey man, I love you. But you know, I know far a greater percentage do smoke cigars. So that's why we're kind of doing this, so you can see two sides of the stories and just get a different picture of, you know, like the real life of what I do and what I do with my family. So, you know, hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. You got any last words for them?
Hey man, buy snakes, buy cigars. Hey, I'm gonna buy my first snake when you show me a snake that can smoke a cigar with me. You know, that's me. Like I said, I can't too much bring him in the house. But I guess I have a fear of snakes. I guess I got a fear of mice and rats. I'm not touching none of that shit. But I like it. I like going to the shows. I like hanging with him. I like talking about him. I like to just look at him over there. But it's all good. They pretty. But
right.
You know.
And of course, I know you've been seeing the snake pics and stuff like that. Hey guys, but without anything else, guys, hey, thanks for watching. And please smash that like and subscribe button if you like this type of content. And look forward for these next videos. All right, we'll catch you later, man.